Well, it was a one trade day that didn't turn out so well. Hey, fellow traders, it's Black Coffee Trader. It's early. It is Monday, July the 7th, but I'm out. One trade today. I added into this trade, and it just simply didn't work out. Market definitely feels like it's just in a downward trend this morning. So on the NASDAQ, you can see this thing really chopping around. One of my trades I was looking for was a hold of this area, and there were several opportunities to get in. I just didn't like it. I didn't like how wicky and choppy it was. It didn't take that. ES, we've just started to bleed south. The Russell, we had a really nice strong move up, and then we pulled back and we're just kind of falling apart. Definitely looking short-term bearish here. And on the Dow Jones, this was not really a trade I was really looking for. I was looking for this one, but I was really more focused on this trade right here if we get down to this level, or I was really focused on right here like we talked about if we get a hold of this 915, 910 area on the NASDAQ. But anyway, this trade set up and I took it on the Dow Jones after we had this big push out. I went long here with 3 contracts. I'm not sure why it doesn't show this, but I actually added to this thing twice. I added 2 contracts on this pullback right in here. I added 2, and then I added 2 more down here. I did get out on the one of them, basically break even there. Thought this thing was finally going to push, and it just fell apart. And finally, I was in with let's see, I was in with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minus 1, 6 contracts, and this adds a lot of loss to your trade, but finally just bailed on this down here finally, just after, I was down almost 300 on the trade. So again, adding those contracts definitely hurt me as far as a loss goes. If I would not have added, I could have, gotten out of this trade for maybe, 150, 160 on a loss and whatever, but I was just wrong. And I was a little bit worried when this thing started to push back up, and I thought, you've got to be kidding me. I purposely held on to this trade a little bit longer. Typically, I would have exited on the first candle close below this level, which I should have done. That means I would have closed this trade here. Probably would have saved me, it would save me a few bucks, maybe 60, 70 bucks. But I did hold on to it, and then I finally just killed it, kind of in a bit of max pain. But then I saw this push back up, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Is this thing did I really exit at the bottom, and now we're going to rip? But then it is rolling over. So it's one of those days. I'm not seeing it, and I'm just going to take my one loss and walk away. So that's today. That's where we're at. I forgot to update TradeZella. I can't do that really quickly, but we can at least look at it here. So for the month, if you add the basically $300 loss, we're down about 120 bucks, 125 bucks on the month. So two green days last week, started today on the red day. So no big deal. You're going to be wrong sometimes. And one of the things I really want to do a better job of is walking away on a red day and not, keep trading. And then all at once I'm down 400 or 500 bucks. And then you really have a big red day. And I want to avoid doing that. So I'm just going to take my loss. I'm going to walk away today. So that's why I'm doing a quick update early this morning, and I'll shut her down, and we'll be back at it later. I'm probably not going to trade tomorrow. If I do, it'll be late in the afternoon, and I may just simply take the entire day off tomorrow. It's a good chance I do, actually. So I probably won't have an update again until Wednesday, after trading hours on Wednesday. So I'll, excuse me, also just want to remind you guys that we do have the Apex sale ending tomorrow, I believe it is. And then we do have the Take Profit Trader deal going on, which is really, really a nice special, that 40% off and no activation fees. So thank you to those of you that use my code. I appreciate that very much. So code BCT gets you the best deal. And if you enter code BCT, it gives me a little bit of a kickback on those sales. And I appreciate that. It helps me out a little bit. Yep, there's that banner. That sale ends tomorrow on Apex, 80% off. And that 40% off Take Profit Trader deal is still going on as well. So once again, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Hope you had a better start to the week than I did, but we'll take our loss and walk away, and we'll be back at it probably on Wednesday. So alrighty, take care. Have a great couple of days here, and we'll catch up with you on the next one. Take care, and so long.